So this is the C-Clicker app. You enter in your UIN, then you sign in using Google. Now then it displays a pattern for you, and then you run it using the webcam on top of the classroom. You can get the feed from that by running our detection algorithm. Okay, cool. So as it has found the UIN, it begins streaming to Firebase.
And then you can see that the person was marked as present.
My job was to stream a video feed from a Android camera that is mounted on top of the classroom to the color detection program. And how we did that was using an app called IP Webcam, which streams a video stream to a specified IP address, which then we use Selenium WebDrivers to pull onto the color detection program.
So what I did was I detected the pattern on people's phones. So how I did this was first I detected the magenta colors and all the cyan colors, and then I checked all the combinations of these colors, and in between I checked how many squares. I did this by checking the contours, and if the contours created a square, then I counted up, and if there's greater than 15 and if there are about 16 squares, then I consider that a pattern. And then after that I used the contours to find the bounding rectangle, and through that I spit out the 4 coordinates that we're going to use later to determine the UIN.
My job was that given the cropped image of the phone and the 4 coordinates of where the pattern was on the phone, I would be able to return the UIN of the user. So I filtered the image and did some color balancing and averaged out the areas in each of the boxes with color to calculate the UIN.
So I worked on the front end that the teacher would use to track attendance and see who's there for each day. So I used a React app with some Bootstrap components, and we connected that to Firebase. So what happens basically after the camera detects that everyone's in and it stores it in the Firebase server, my app fetches all the data from each date and displays it in a sort of table.
Nice. Hi, I'm Shivan, and I worked mostly on the Android app for our project. So in the project we have 2 major activities. We have the login activity and then the main activity, which will be greeted by our logo, and then you have a edit text where you can enter your UIN. So let's just say my UIN is 123.123.123. Sign in, and we authenticate with Google, and then this allows us access to the Firebase database, where it will now store this user's UIN permanently in the Firebase database.
Hi, this is Akshit, and I'm with Adarsh, and we're about to explain some of our Python code for the project. So our first file here is our color pattern generator, and what this does is it is able to convert a 9-digit UIN to a 16-digit base 4 number. And the reason we use the base 4 number is because our pattern consists of 4 colors, red, blue, green, and yellow. So we mapped each of those colors to one number. So what this can do is convert a 9-digit UIN to a 16-digit code and vice versa. So I'm gonna just enter in a UIN. So let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go back here, and as you can see, our pattern has been generated.
Hi guys, so I'm going to talk about a Firebase database. So here we have the online version, in which we have a collection called dates, and within this collection are multiple documents consisting of the dates in which that class's lectures and whatever would be on that semester. And then each date has a bunch of fields in which each field is a key value pair. The key would be the UIN of the student, and the value would be a Boolean true or false, describing whether or not the student was present that day for lecture.
Better back posture.
Hey, we got the right UIN!
Nice!
Really?